Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Wednesday, the 1st of November. The unemployment rate has increased to 3.9%, up from 3.6 last quarter and up from 3.2 a year ago. It's part of the latest labour market figures released this morning by Stats NZ. Here's political reporter Sophie Trigger.
15,000 more people became unemployed or underemployed in the September quarter, while the potential labour force fell by 2,000. Young people have accounted for the biggest increase in people underutilised in the labour market over the past year. Meanwhile, the employment rate's fallen to 69.1% from 69.8%, but is still the fifth highest since the survey began.
A health commentator has given his thoughts on how the next government should tackle problems in hospitals. Te Whatu Ora metrics show the national rate of preventable hospital admissions for 0 to 4-year-olds has increased by 35% in the last year. It also shows the number of patients waiting more than 4 months to see a specialist has increased by 46% over the same period. Ian Powell says there's one change the next government shouldn't make.
The worst thing the new government could come in and do is restructure the system again. All the signs are, and Shane Reti does have experience in the health system, is that they're not going to do that, and that's a plus.
The incoming government hopes competition will return to supermarkets despite the collapse of online grocer Supi. Incoming Prime Minister Chris Luxon says he's keen to see what difference the new Grocery Commissioner can make.
I want to see that work, and I think we're still early days and we've got to give them a good go. But if it's not working, then we'll continue to take more action and more intervention if we need to.
Luxon says loosening resource consent and overseas investment rules could help a third overseas player enter the market. The outgoing Minister of Infrastructure says the finish date of Christchurch's Metro Sports Centre is up in the air. A legal battle is underway after the facilities contractor, CPB, increased its claim to an additional $212 million to $439 million. Christchurch City Council is warning it'll now be at least mid-2025 before it's ready, and that's without further delay. Current Infrastructure Minister Megan Woods says the Crown has rejected the claim of Australian contractor CPB, which will draw the process out.
We acknowledge there needed to be some increases because of COVID delays, but not the level that is being asked for by the company.
And CPB Contractors is also involved in legal action along with New Zealand's HEB Construction over Transmission Gully. Waka Kotahi says the companies have lodged legal proceedings over disagreement about outstanding work. The property market is due to end the year strongly despite a turbulent start, with the latest One Roof property report showing prices climbed 1.7% countrywide in the 3 months to October. And submissions open this month to the Royal Commission on New Zealand's COVID-19 response, which will cover its impacts, including on health, education and the economy. To sport, Kane Williamson will miss tonight's Black Caps World Cup cricket match against South Africa in Pune. His broken thumb has not recovered in time. Nearly 200 players contest their value on the open market in League's NRL from today, now the November 1 deadline has lifted. Former All Black midfielder Ryan Crotty is preparing to add to his 151 Super Rugby caps. The 35-year-old will return to the Crusaders next season. And NBA basketballer James Harden has been traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.